Hello world of YouTube. Today is now just one of those how-to videos without any purpose. This is a how-to video on how to impersonate the King of Rock, Elvis Presley. Now, in order to impersonate such a musical icon from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, you need to have the proper attire. Although Elvis did have reading glasses, he never performed with his reading glasses on. He had stage sunglasses, but that was it. But Elvis wore non-collar shirts once in a while. If you ever seen the movie Change of Habit, you would know what I mean. And if you have a quarter zip, you could wear that. I mean, it's not exactly a jumpsuit or not exactly a collared shirt, but it could be a turtleneck, which Elvis wore in movies such as Change of Habit, Love Me Tender, um, Jailhouse Rock. All those movies he wore turtlenecks in. But if you are a true Elvis fan, you would know that he usually liked wearing pop collar shirts. So, excuse that these are bending after you wear them while the elastic at the very ends start to go. But, this would be something that Elvis would wear. And, like, black bracelets, if you ever seen the comeback special, once again, you know what I mean. But these don't have watches, but if you want to get close to Elvis' style, these would be the next best thing. But the thing that you really need to get down is the hair. Because Elvis had the type of hair that was greased back. And this is younger Elvis style hair. My hair isn't long enough yet for a lot of more 60 and 70 Elvis. Although I have the clothing for 60 and 70s Elvis, I don't have the hair for it just yet. So once you get the proper attire, the next thing you want to get down is Elvis's voice. Now, Elvis's voice isn't the type of voice that is always, that isn't always easy to get down with how to sound like Elvis video. Because a lot of people can try, don't come close to it. But I've been listening to Elvis ever since I was 5, 6, 7 years old. And when you talk like Elvis, you really gotta have like a low type of high, like you're singing baritone type of voice, like that. So when you're impersonating Elvis, and you say, well, last started way back in 1956, we only had 2 or 3 instruments at that time. We had guitar, bass, not the guitar. Sound like this. That's how Elvis talked. Now the singing voice, he had a he had a mid he had a mid-range baritone voice. When he was younger, he had a high tenor voice. Now, if you want to get technical, okay, we'll get technical. Now, Elvis's younger voice would be, oh yes, I've got a lot of to do, got a lot of to do, you know it only takes two. That's Elvis's younger voice, a high tenor voice. But Elvis's much later voice, singing voice, it got deeper. Which is rare for, which is rare for a guy to go through that. Usually the voice gets deeper when you reach 16, 17. His voice got deeper when he was between his late 20s, early 30s. That's when it got deep for him. But Elvis's voice in the 60s, Elvis's voice in the 60s and 70s was like, "Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all thy worlds thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed." Sing it, fellas. That's Elvis's voice later on in life. But there was a point in Elvis's life where he could sing tenor and bass at the same. Well, with his voice range as baritone, in a couple of songs he could reach high, like "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah." That's would be an example of how he could reach higher ranges without stretching his voice. So, impersonating Elvis is really simple. It's just studying his moves, like with dancing. When you play Heartbreak Hotel, you gotta get the right leg moving. Or if you watch how to, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog." It's both legs. But when the show was caught in Florida, he just moved his pinky, and girls went crazy over that. Um, but all in all, Elvis is very simple to impersonate, and he didn't jive as much in the 70s. Go figure. But, so it's a fun celebrity to impersonate. And if you're in a neighborhood where there's lots of Elvis fans, they'll be surprised. Because not a lot of people can impersonate Elvis as well. So, that's the video they have for you today. I'll have other how-to videos on how to impersonate other celebrities. So, thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day.